I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. I'm giving up completely, kind of. Like, I'm the ripe age of 19, so I can't really give up, but for this year, I'm giving up on love completely. Almost completely, because my gosh, it has become such a burden on me to think about it all the time. Every time I turn on the radio, it's like people are talking about it, and people are talking about how hurt they are because of it, and I'm just done. I'm sick of it. So I'm kind of stepping out of the strains of humanity today, and this is gonna be my New Year's goal, is that I'm completely giving up on love. Now, that's kind of hard to define. For me, it's easy because my brain is kind of weird, but I feel like people are gonna be like assuming all sorts of things when I say that. Like, first I should probably define what I think love is. I'm talking about romantic love. So, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, marriage. That is like the love timeline in my mind. I should also say this is a Christian channel, so I believe sex is only sex inside of marriage, and anything outside of marriage is just sin and utter destruction. What brought me to this decision? A lot of things. For like 5 or 6 years up until this year, it's been an obsession of mine. I put way too much self-worth into relationships, even though I didn't have a relationship for 99% of my life. It's like I just put so much emphasis on finding someone, on being someone that's girlfriend material, on being like socially desirable and acceptable, physically desirable and acceptable, dressing a certain way, all these things. And honestly, it's like a full-time job, because you're always having some kind of scenario in your mind where, what if this happened today? What if I meet this person today? Like, what if I meet the one? And that has always consumed my thoughts for the past like 6 years, okay? I remember where this all started too. So this is like, I can call this a full-out addiction at this point, because I have noticed how much it has taken my time and my life away from me. But the first time I realized that I was socially in a position that I could date people, I should just say, was 6th grade, when my best friend got a boyfriend, and she kissed him in the lunchroom as like, what, a 12-year-old? Honestly, 6th grade, I think you were like 10 or 9 at that age. And because she was my best friend, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this too. I have to find a guy. And so I went out on like 2 playground dates with this guy that I don't even remember who it was, but like, and then I had my first crush that year too. And from then the cycle began. It was like, I always had to have someone in my mind. I always had to be pursuing someone or something in order to feel like entertained, and it has just destroyed so much of me, because I think I just placed so much of my time into it. Like, I could be thinking about so many things. I could be thinking about my future, I could be thinking about my career, I could be thinking about like where I want to travel, but instead it's like I probably have been spending 90% of my time just daydreaming about finding the one and having a perfect family, or even just silly things like daydream, oh, I'm gonna get rescued from this situation, be a damsel in distress because I'm just this desirable female. Like, it's been so time absorbing. So for like 6 years that's been my life, and this year I'm giving it up, and I realize it's not all me. I think it's just such a society thing. It's such like the arts and the music. It's like, what are we if we can't love? Like, who are we without love? Who am I without love? That is something I have to ask myself. And like, what channel can I put my love into? Because why did it just fall off? Like, what channel can I put myself into where I can love? So I'm starting this fast for this year where I'm going to fast all music that is love music. There's actually lots of non-romantic playlists on Spotify and YouTube, and I've been kind of going through those. I don't really like the music, but it's kind of sad because I'm used to listening to country music. That's like my genre, and if you ever listen to country music, most of it is about relationships or breakups or marriage. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice listening to the radio for sure, unless it's like Christian music, because that is a different kind of love. And again, to be clear, I'm giving up on romantic love, not friendship love, not family love, not God love. And God is love. So I think by doing this challenge this year and by giving it up, this thing up, I think that I'm going to discover what real love is. So I'm giving up again movies, shows, or music that have a relationship as the focus. So that's gonna be challenging. I'm probably gonna watch a lot of documentaries this year, but you know, I'm gonna learn something this year. I'm going to do something different, and I think that's the most important thing for me. I've already been doing this fast for what is it? It's like the 6th of January today, so I've been doing this for 6 days, and already it's like, I feel so clean. Like, my mind feels so clean. And I'm thinking of things that actually have sustenance, they actually have meaning, and I'm thinking of what I want to do, what I want to be. I can daydream more. I spend most of my time daydreaming. That's kind of my personality, I guess. And of course, before this challenge, everything I daydreamed about was like, again, love, romantic love. But now it's like I can daydream about things, I think, more logically, and I daydream less, which is also good because I struggled a lot with escapism this past few months, and that's not really healthy. So you can't really separate yourself from love in the end. It's kind of a part of who we are as humans, and as a Christian, it's like God is love, and so it is only by getting close to Him that I can embody this definition. But I think I'm going to find the most pure definition of love this year, and I'm not going to just find it in myself. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to spend this year loving myself and I'm going to be better because of it, but I want to be able to learn about love in its real sense, like the love that dies for someone, the love that gives without receiving. But I want to learn how to like love people in a way that I haven't before, and I want to learn how to give love to people without necessarily receiving it. With all of this going on and with everything I'm giving up, I do want to love myself better, but not like just from a simplistic, like, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna go to the gym. Like, I'm gonna avoid that kind of self-love. I wanna love myself in a way where I could see myself as if I was someone else, and I would know who I am, like, in society and just in the flesh and then in the spirit also. And a major part of this also is knowing what I'm gonna do in the summer, because that's when you get the choice to do something, and I don't want to be at home working all summer. I want to go somewhere. I want to go someplace new and meet people that are different, and I want to find new cultures and do scary things that honestly, things that scare me. I want to do things like that this summer. So that's all I can really say about this. I'm trying to be as detailed as possible because I'm gonna post a video at the end of the year saying how it went. And just from these past 6 days, it has been so good. It has been incredible. And if I decide to end this fast early for some reason, I'll also post a video about that. Because it might take a toll on me, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I think this is gonna be a good year. Please subscribe to my channel. Please follow. Sub up. Notifications on. I guess I'll see you at the other end. Bye.